completely like not think about the regular season right now. They think they already in that suite. They're already there. That's enough. Let me correct myself. I said they still got a chance to make the number 2 seed. No, they still got a chance to make the number 1 seed. I'm sorry. I'm going to correct myself. I guess my mind was still on the AFC. Think about the Bills and the Bagels and everything. Fighting for a 2 seed. Well, the Bagels is. You know, but that's probably where my mind was at. But no, the Cowboys still got a chance to get a 1 seed. Maybe they should play. Maybe they should play. Maybe they should not rest their players, and they should play. Especially that it's a game that the Giants could win, but the Giants might rest their players. I mean, I ain't seen nothing. I haven't heard anything, but I'm thinking because their position won't change no matter what. They're 6. They're locked at 6. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers is locked at 4. It's everybody else that could be a whole bunch of changes. So I mean, they're going with the Rook, the Commanders, and Carson Wentz is up out of there. They just Derek Carr him. Derek Carr his ass. Inactive. Gone. We're tired of you. Mitch, Zach, maybe Mac, maybe Baker. Y'all nuts. Y'all nuts. Let's end this experiment and get y'all up out of here now. So I'm not gonna do a whole preview of the NFL Week 18. That you know what I mean. That's for Friday's episode, or maybe even a little bit of Thursday's episode. I would say this was some NFL news. There's some teams talk about Jim Harbaugh right now, and I'm loving that. I think it's time for Jim Harbaugh to come back to the NFL. You did good. You did damn good in Michigan. You got them far like pretty much almost every year. They got the 2 seed this year. They only lost one game of the season. They had a instant classic game with TSU in a losing matter. You did damn good. Damn good. The Panthers is looking at you right now. The Broncos is looking at you right now. Hey man, let's go ahead and make that move. I'm hearing the Colts is looking at him too, but I don't want that because I want Jeff Saturday to get another year. You know what I mean? It's time to make that move. It's time to make that move. Come on back home. Come on back home to the NFL. Come on back home. And I think the Panthers makes more sense for 2 reasons to me. Because if you don't have a good season at first, it's gonna be understandable because your roster is hot garbage. And if you turn it around, you're gonna look like coach of the year. That's one reason. The second reason is a different conference from your brother. A different conference from your brother. I don't know you're gonna be in the same conference of your brother. John Harbaugh of the Baltimore Ravens is who I was referring to. So I like it better for Denver. The Denver franchise is just a more prestige and sexier franchise than the Carolina Panthers. Russell Wilson is a more sexier quarterback than whoever the quarterback for Carolina right now. No, Sam Darnold. I guess it still is. He needs to be on that Carson Wentz train right now. But whatever, for the time being, Sam Darnold. Just it would sound more better for the Broncos, but I don't like that AFC unless you don't care. It's something about that AFC. It's something about that. You know what I mean? Like you and your bro both in the AFC. It's It's like when they play against each other in the Super Bowl. Jim was on the 49ers and John was on Ravens. It's like at least I could say we both made the Super Bowl. We both played in the Super Bowl. Y'all stopping each other from playing the Super Bowl. So I don't know if you like that in Indianapolis and Denver. I don't know. It seemed like the Panthers probably be a better choice for Jim Harbaugh for those two main reasons that I said. But I don't know, man. He's saying the typical college coach thing. I want to stay in school. He's saying he wants to stay in Michigan, but we'll see, man. We'll see. Cause if you really want to stay in school, I don't even think that your name will even be in this. You'd already shut that down. It already been shut down. I'm pretty sure there's plenty of NCAA football coaches being offered NFL jobs, and we not hearing about them because it's probably got shut down. I'm pretty sure Brian Kenny got offered some type of job by now. Shoot, Nick Saban get offered a job like every year. Every year he gets offered a job. So, if we're talking about you coaching in the NFL, we're talking about you coaching in the NFL for a reason. Somebody said something. Something got leaked out. You got the you got to play the role and be like, no, I want to stay in Michigan until you no longer in Michigan. Panthers a good choice. Broncos is a little more better franchise, more prestige franchise. Russell Wilson's the quarterback. But man, I don't know. You got a lot of decisions to make in already in early 2023. You got a lot of thinking to do before next season. Where you gonna be at? Where you gonna play at? Not even before next season, man. You got this. We talk about the NFL. You got some thinking to do before like the draft. I said before the draft. Before April, you need to make a decision. Between now and March, you need to make a decision what you're gonna do. That's for sure. But I'll say this: Jim Harbaugh and back in the NFL, that'd be pretty good. That'd be pretty nice to see. No, I ain't want Jim Harbaugh to leave in the first place. When he left the Niners, I didn't want him to leave the NFL in the first place. But go ahead and come back home, man. You had a good run over there in Michigan. Go ahead, come back home. So go ahead and wrap this episode up. Before I get out of here, once again, prayers for Damar Hamlin. And one thing I want to say about regarding Damar Hamlin, I'm not gonna say no names. I'm not gonna mention no shows and no TV networks. If you're listening to this podcast, you already know who I'm talking about. I want to say this. Hey man, I've been watching you on TV every morning from 10 to 12 Eastern for a long time. I have a lot of respect for you. I lost a lot of respect after Wednesday, but I had a lot of respect for you. Please try to gain some of that respect back. Apologize to the supporters of Damar Hamlin and the family of Damar Hamlin. Apologize to the human beings that was heartbroken because what you said made you less of a human being. And delete that tweet. Delete that asinine tweet. It doesn't matter if it's tweeted or not. People can save things or screenshot things. It's not about delete it so people can't see it no more. It's about deleting it so you can show the world your sorrows. But you on national TV interrupting your co-host to say you're not deleting nothing because you stand by what you said. I never lost so much respect for you as much as I did. As much as I did now. You said a lot of things that I did not agree with. A lot of things. But I still was like, you know what? I'm still rolling with this guy somewhat. I'm still rolling with him somewhat. Do the right thing. Apologize on your show. Apologize to the football players that impacted their heart in a way you would never understand. Apologize to your coworker who played football that impacted his heart that you would never understand. Show the world that you're a human being and delete that asinine tweet. I'm Za-Quan Peterkin. This is Misunderstood. You have a good night. Peace.